Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamala Farron. Today I'm going to talk about a book. I got this book years and years and years ago. Hexcraft by Silver Ravenwolf. Um, my mom at the time, I didn't know anything about this. I just read it and went, oh my gosh, and called my mom and said, you've got to read this book. I think they know our family. And she laughed and she came over and she was going through the book and she said, you know what? There's a lot of German magic in here. My great grandmother was German. So she brought in a lot of folklore and folk magic. She was Quaker and from Ohio. So a lot of this kind of connects with me because even with the different symbolisms, I have used this book so much and have read it so many times. It looks like I've literally thrown it outside for 10 years. It's destroyed almost. It's one of my most loved because it brings me back to my meme, my great meme. And she was just one of those ladies that she wore dresses down to her ankles to because that's the way she was brought up. She wore a cap on her head and magic was everywhere in anything she touched. She was absolutely amazing. And this kind of, along with all the stuff that I was taught growing up, this just added to it. It's really good. And I think you would enjoy it. Now, the cover is different from what this one is. It's changed over the years. This is old. Came out like, this is like the first edition. And it is like, it came out in like 95. Wow. 95. Boy, am I getting old. And like I said, my mom read it and she loved it. She thought it was great. And I've used so much in here and blended it with my own family tradition that I've really come to love the book. And it's one that I suggest if you want to learn about powwow magic, or they're saying Dutch country, German Quaker magic. This will answer a lot of questions for you. It's not hard to work with. It's easy to understand. I can pull out some more books if you're interested on this subject. I've got an extensive library of over 3,000 books. So I thought it was about time that I started pulling some of them out and sharing them with you. This, to me, is one of the better books, especially if you're looking for something that you can work with in a positive, easy going manner. It's not over your head. It's not where you can't find the stuff that you need to use this. I know there are a lot of books out there that when they talk, it sometimes, unless you're really, really well versed, it gets hard to understand. And for somebody who may not have a lot of money, ordering a lot of herbs online that are costly because you can't find it in your own area doesn't help either. This is all stuff that you could have in your own kitchen. So it gives you the ability to move forward and focus on the intent you put into it more. It is a very good book. This book is very damaged. I haven't realized how badly, but I've used it in so many circles, so many spells. It's got wax and incense and herbs and dirt, and it's well loved. Not all my books see this much love, but it's one that I recommend to everybody that is interested in powwow magic. Hexcraft by Silver Ravenwolf. I hope you enjoy it. You should be able to get it online. You should be able to get it through any bookstore. You should be able to get it through any magical store. And like I said, the cover's changed. It's no longer this one, but it's still got all the goods inside, and it's worth it. So look it up, and if you've got a copy, reread it, because you never get enough wisdom and knowledge out of the books that you keep. Trust me, I cannot imagine my life without my books. I love them. Thank you for joining me, and I'll have another book next week for you. Take care. Many blessings. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you real soon. Blessed be.